Yes, Amazon has recently rolled out a new feature. So I was discussing this few of the clients about that. They are, you can say, getting benefit from that.
So any seller that are selling on their e-commerce website, maybe a Shopify, WordPress, so they can integrate this with Amazon. So Amazon will display this feature on the website. Bezos is too clever. He wants that everyone should use his 3PL, not a 3PL that are provided by the Awam. We are facing a serious delays on Western Coast, especially on a Los Angeles and a Long Beach. What are the reasons behind these delays?
Because of the peak season, Christmas is just around the corner. Less than, I think, 45 days or 50 days are remaining to the Christmas. So that's why the load and the congestion is very high on the port. Customs on both of the sides are working really hard to get the goods cleared as soon as possible. But because of some recent incidents on the Ningbo port and some other ports, the customs scrutiny right now is very strict. This reliability factor has come down to almost 51% right now. And earlier this year, it was around 70%. It means that 70% of the vessels were reaching on the time provided by the shipping line. Average delay is around 6 days, and the average delay actually it means there are a lot of vessels that are being delayed up to 10 days, and there are many vessels which just facing the delay up to 1 to 2 days as well.
Please don't put the tracking IDs on designated field before the arrival of inventory on the destination port. Assalamualaikum guys, welcome to another episode of ShipPod. I am Sakyan Mushtaq, and along with me my co-founder Awab Ilahi. We are here to give you our latest updates from Amazon and shipping worlds. Today we are going to discuss the things in some casual ways. So we have a lot of updates that we are exciting to give you. So Amazon has rolled out some exciting features. We are going to discuss those, and there are some shipping delays. Amazon is suspending the accounts that are not compliant with their policies, and we are going to discuss first the Amazon multi-channel fulfillment fast batch. First, we are going to discuss multi-channel fulfillment fast batch, and my question from Awab is that how it is impacting the new sellers and how it is impacting the e-commerce market.
Yes, Amazon has recently rolled out a new feature. So I was discussing this few of the clients about that. They are, you can say, getting benefit from that. So I would just like to ask you, have you discussed this thing with any of the clients? Are they trying this feature or not yet?
Yes, I was actually reading a newspaper and I just read this article. I haven't discussed with any of my friend or any of my colleagues. So when I was coming for the podcast, I thought I might discuss with you and see, have you experienced what is this and how it is impacting?
Yes, actually Amazon has just rolled out a new multi-channel fulfillment fast badge for the sellers that are using MCF services for the products they are displaying on their Shopify stores or their websites. Earlier today, I was just discussing with one of my friend who is running a Shopify agency. So he was telling me that they have a very big client. So now they are using the MCF API. So Amazon is now displaying the delivery dates for their products. Not all the products, but only for the products they are using the MCF services. So now their conversion rate has been increased. And I was also reading in a news article that there was an early user for this feature. The name was like Next R&D, and they are like a very big brand in the sport outfits. So actually they have experienced almost a 9% increase in the conversions by using this feature right now.
So any seller that are selling on their e-commerce website, maybe a Shopify, WordPress, so they can integrate this with Amazon. So Amazon will display this feature on the website, right?
Yes, exactly, because if they are using the MCF API from Amazon, then the accurate delivery dates will be displayed on their website like we can experience and see on Amazon websites. It has an upside, like the customers can know the accurate delivery dates and they will be receiving the parcels within those dates. That will give the confidence to the customers on certain websites that they are delivering within the given timelines. But along with that, there are some downsides as well, because if third-party websites are using, you can say, third-party logistics providers, their prices will be a bit lower. But for the MCF service, Amazon logistics cost is always a bit higher.
Jeff Bezos is too clever. He wants that everyone should use his 3PL, 2PL, not a 3PL that are provided by the Awam.
Yes, exactly. They just want to cater everything. Like after AWD, they have just introduced this feature. So that's a really useful feature for the website owners. But along with, you can say, along with the upsides, it also brings some downsides on the cost side as well.
Yeah, but Amazon don't think that this is a downside for the clients. They always think upsides for their business.
Oh, yes, exactly. But all policies are customer centric. So this policy is also bringing some confidence to the customer and bringing the delivery timelines transparently. So this new feature is also complying with their VN and mission actually.
So we discussed some good points that are rolled out by Amazon. So there is a bad news that actually impact many sellers, many brand owners. That is that Amazon has rolled out a new policy actually for the mobile users. For example, if I am searching on Amazon from my mobile, so they are redirecting the customers from your listing to the competitor listing. Have you heard about this?
Yes, exactly. I have tried that in the last week. So I was just viewing products in certain categories, in clothing categories right now. So I was just viewing my own product, and certainly a pop-up came on that, and Amazon was just suggesting me some similar products. So I was a bit surprised why this is happening. So I just checked it out on the internet, and an article came in front of me. So actually, this is not a new feature, but actually Amazon rolled out this feature last year, and it was rolled out only in the furniture category actually. So actually, I was not selling in the furniture category, nor any of our clients. So I did not know about that feature. So now Amazon is just rolling out this feature into some different categories as well, like clothing and some other categories. So now if you are viewing the products on mobile, so Amazon will recommend the buyers some similar items in the same category through a pop-up. So that's a downside for sellers.
I'm just curious. This is, for example, Amazon is displaying these kind of products through a sponsored ad, or they are just displaying in a generic way?
No, actually Amazon is just showing these products through a pop-up in the same window. So you are not going to change the window. You are not going to view a sponsor badge on these products. There will be just an Amazon pop-up, and it will just display similar items. So you can just scroll down for the similar items, and Amazon will recommend 2 to 3 items there. And if you click on that page, you will enter a new page, and then you can view more similar items for that.
So that's interesting. And what is your thoughts that how it is impacting the brand owners? For example, if I am selling this cup, so if my competitor will show up on my listing, so I will feel very, very bad. How it is impacting this?
Yes, exactly. So as I told you that I haven't sold in the furniture category yet. So I just talked to one of my friend who was selling in that category from last few years. So I just talked to him and discussed how it feels. But he said that it's not going to feel good if Amazon is displaying any other similar product on their own listing, and if they are bringing the customer through PPC, and even Amazon will show the, you can say, similar items in that case too. So that's really hurting if someone is clicking on your ad and then entering your product page, and then again they are doing the similar items. So that's going to be hurting the sellers. But what you can say, because Amazon has always, as we discussed earlier, that they have a very customer centric approach. So this also you can say
maybe Amazon is going to give an option to the client so they can compare the price, they can compare the review, then they can decide which product they need to buy. Yes. So maybe this is...
Yes, exactly. They already have, their customers are already, you can say, comparing the prices and qualities, but they have just rolled out this new feature to test how it goes with the customers. And if they, you can say, if customers are getting benefit with this, they will surely roll this out for the other categories as well.
Maybe because of the Temu, so Amazon going to add these kind of feature to make its platform more interesting.
Yes, you're right. But actually, Amazon has already planned out and is going to roll out the shop like Temu. The products will be available at the cheaper prices, but the delivery times will be higher. We have discussed that previously. So Amazon is doing a lot of things to compete with the upcoming e-commerce players in the market.
Yeah. Finally, above we have another update that is from Amazon Business Reports. Now you can separate a business buyers and a non-business buyers. I think this is going to be an interesting feature. So because you can identify your business buyers and non-business buyers. So what is your thought on this?
Yes, Amazon has recently rolled out this feature. Right now, I have just opened the Amazon Business Reports in my Amazon Seller Central. So actually, I can see Amazon is now allowing, giving us a filter to identify the business buyer and non-business buyers. So all the features that were available for all the customers, now you can view these features for both business buyers and non-business buyers separately. So I can see here that Amazon is providing insights into the conversion rate and average order value for the business orders and non-business orders separately. So Amazon is also rolling out a new bidding placement for the business buyers only. So these two features will be really helpful for the sellers when they will be combined, because if you are setting up the bidding placement for the business buyers, you will have the data to back up your decisions about the average order value, about the conversion rate, so you can plan your PPC, plan your advertisement for the business buyers in a better way.
Sorry to cut you guys, we are going to shamelessly advertise ourselves here. So do yourself a favor, get a free quotation from Eleevate Logistics. You have nothing to lose. We will provide you with the best shipping rates. You can also book a free consultancy with us for your agency or for your brand if you are shipping from China. So you can contact us at different channels. You have our email here, you have our phone number here, you have our LinkedIn, you have our Calendly link here as well. So whatever you feel comfortable with, just contact us and get the best quotation.
So this is very, very interesting, because every Amazon seller who sell on Amazon, initially they always feel difficult to separate their business buyers, because business buyers are a gold mine for every Amazon sellers. So you remember that one of our product that was in a medical niche. So when we are selling that product, we face very hard times to find the business buyers, because we want pitch them separately. So this is interesting if Amazon is going to tell you this one is your business buyer and this one is your individual buyer or a non-business buyers.
Yes, you're right. We were used to segregate the business buyers and non-business buyers from the order section by viewing up their names or viewing up their addresses. So that was a hard time to segregate that. But now you can have a clear picture about business buyers and non-business buyers. So you can easily know that if you are getting a good percentage of business buyers, you can definitely pitch your product to the businesses in the US or whatever the market is. So you can easily pitch directly to the business buyers out of Amazon. So you can get bulk orders and you can increase your margins and cut the cost for Amazon fulfillment fee and referral fee as well.
Yeah, I remember those days were fantastic, because I know for that brand, we actually emailed the business buyers and we told them, if you are getting this product from Amazon on $27, so we will send this product directly to you in $23. So we can save a lot of cost from Amazon PPC, from referral fee and from other fees. So that's a great incentive. So that's all from Amazon words. Now switch our gears towards shipping. So as you are an expert from this field, so Awab, from last few days, we are facing a serious delays on Western Coast, especially on a Los Angeles and a Long Beach. What are the reasons behind these delays? Because this is a peak season. Everyone wants that his inventory get checked in on Amazon on time. But now there is severe problem of shipping delays. So what are the main reasons behind these delays and how we can cope up with this issue?
So actually, because of the peak season, Christmas is just around the corner. Less than, I think, 45 days or 50 days are remaining to the Christmas. So that's why the load and the congestion is very high on the ports. So now average delivery time to the West Coast has increased to 25 to 30 days from China. So it's all because of the congestion on the ports, and because of the high sales season, a lot of goods have been shipped from China or other countries of Asia to the US market, to the North America market. That's why ports are facing some serious congestions, and because of all that, the delays are happening.
So there are a backlog in a customs as well. For example, if I am sending my inventory from China to US, there are a backlog in a customs, means that they are not clearing the products on time.
Yes, exactly. Customs on both of the sides are working really hard to get the goods cleared as soon as possible. But because of some recent incidents on the Ningbo port and some other ports, the customs scrutiny right now is very strict. So customs on both sides, in China side and on the North American, on US sides as well, both are taking a bit longer time for the scrutiny and to identify that the goods are compliant with the listing, with the packing list. Those are provided to the customs. So that's why.
So if you guys are facing issues, so don't worry. So everyone is facing these kind of issues. So we are working really, really hard to sort out these kind of issues. So Awab, in other thing that we are just discussing before this podcast is container delays. I think container delays are reached on a highest level since the pandemic. So what are the reasons behind this and how this is impacting the supply chain industry?
It's all because of the peak season. So not only the peak season, but along with that, there are also low water levels in Panama Canal as well.
Yeah.
So because of that, you can say there is an average delay of around 6 days to every vessel. So right now you can rely on the delivery timelines provided by the shipping lines, but this reliability factor has come down to almost 51% right now. And earlier this year, it was around 70%. It means that 70% of the vessels were reaching on the time provided by the shipping line. But right now, only 50% vessels are reaching
Means
hitting the
half
ports.
of the vessels are facing the delays.
Yes, exactly. And average delay is around 6 days. And the average delay actually it means there are a lot of vessels that are being delayed up to 10 days, and there are many vessels which just facing the delay up to 1 to 2 days as well. And it's all because of the peak season and the Panama Canal congestion as well.
I think rerouting is also a big problem because of the Suez Canal and the issue of the Red Sea, and vessels are going to reroute and going through a Cape of the Good Hope, and that is also a big issue.
Yes, exactly. You are connected more with the European sellers, and I think you can tell better on that, how they are facing delays on that.
Yeah, because this is a very, very big problem, and we are facing this issue, I think, more than a year. We are facing this issue of a Suez Canal.
Yes, almost.
Yeah, this is a big problem, and in every podcast that we are doing, so Suez Canal and Panama Canal is a mandatory topic that we are discussing. So hope we can also pray from a God and hope that the situation will get better. So Awab, and other bad news, because we are our podcast is, I think, based on a bad news. So another bad news is that Amazon is suspending the different products that are not compliant with the Amazon policy regulations. So what is that and how it is impacting?
Yes, I have just heard yesterday that Amazon has suspended some of the products because they were non-compliant with the policies. So actually, they are not providing the right information to the Amazon about their products. Like yesterday, we did an inspection, and one of the client, he was saying that I am trying to create a listing, and it is just giving me a question there. Does this product contains batteries? So should I say yes or should I just select no? So I asked him that if it has batteries, you have to select yes, because if you are going to select no, Amazon will allot you the, you can say, non-hazardous warehouse, the generic warehouses they have. And if your items goes there and it is non-compliant, they will definitely fine you, and you will have to pay those charges, and then your inventory will be moved to a hazardous warehouse. And if inventory checks into the regular warehouses somehow, and it will be a potential danger for the other products the people working there as well. So now Amazon is just targeting such products and putting a lot on the compliance side. So Amazon, you can say, they are just randomly checking the products, just randomly taking out the products out of the packaging and checking if they are as per the provided details on Amazon, then it's okay. But if they are non-compliant, they are definitely going to dispose these items or give fines to the customers, to the sellers actually.
Yeah, this is very, very important topic, because many of people actually want to get their desired warehouse and they do everything for it. So they must need to comply with the Amazon regulation of a supply chains, and other regulation is about a delivery window. So how we suggest that how we can set a delivery windows, because many people faces a issue because their inventory missed the delivery window, and they send a first notification, second notification, after third notification they suspend their accounts. So this is also a big problem.
It's actually from last few months, a lot of customers have reported this to Eleevate Logistics that they are facing such issues. So now we have implemented an automated update system to keep the clients updated on that. So for the Amazon sellers, they just have to coordinate with their freight forwarder. They have to keep in touch with them and have to get the regular updates to make sure that they are just selecting the right delivery window, because you can change the delivery window before it starts. Like if you have selected the delivery window from 1st to 7th of November, then you can change your delivery window before the 1st November. So if you are constantly in touch with your freight forwarder, then you can get the update when they are getting the Amazon appointment, and if they have Amazon appointment and for what date they have the appointment. So you can stay in touch with them and you can comply with this Amazon policy.
Yeah, once you have an Amazon appointment, you need to set your delivery window accordingly. And the one other thing that is most important important, and I must need to mention this. Please don't put the tracking IDs on designated field before the arrival of inventory on the destination port, because once you will put, you are unable to change the delivery window. And don't miss the date from where your delivery window starts, because if you miss that date, you will be unable to change the delivery window. So that's important. What you mentioned, the automated updates regarding the inventories. What type of automated information that clients will get once they will ship with the Eleevate Logistic? Did you use AI, or you get help from any software engineer or any other company?
So actually, we are just using some no-code tools for that, and we will be updating the clients on regular intervals before their inventories reach the destination port. Like you have mentioned, once you put the tracking IDs into the Amazon portal, Amazon Seller Central, you will not be able to update the delivery window.
Yeah.
So we are just advising customers to stay in touch with us, keep reading the updates we are sending, keep following those updates, and update the delivery windows accordingly. So we will be just sending updates regularly to the client about where's their inventory, is it in custom clearance, custom is cleared, or we have made an appointment with Amazon or not. So we will keep them updated.
So that's great. So now I'm going to ask question, that is, what is the shipping rate from China ports to US ports and European ports?
So right now, actually, there has been a bit stability in the shipping rates from China to the European ports, because the peak shipping season for European region is almost over now, because it almost takes 40 to 50 days because of that war. It's now taking a bit longer time to reach the European ports. So every seller that was planning for the Christmas season, for the high sale season, they have already shipped their inventory, and now you can say the peak season for European ports is over now. And a lot of shipping lines, they are just planning to skip some sailing schedules in November and December, and they will skip the schedules, and there will be less container ships going to the European ports now. So now we are expecting a little bit decrease in the prices in November. So we are hoping there will be a little decrease. But for the US ports, the prices are similar to the last week. So now you can say that average price ranges from $3,800 to $4,500 US from China ports to different US ports like Long Beach and the other ports in Miami and New York as well. These are just the rates from port to port. These does not include any other thing, any other.
These are the estimated rate. And if you need an exact rate, you must need to send inquiries. You can reach out to us through Eleevate Logistic website, and you can also subscribe our newsletter to get the latest updates and news from Amazon and shipping worlds. So Awab, let's jump to the three most asked questions of this week. And the first question is regarding the delivery window. Hello Eleevate Logistic, what should I need to do if I miss the delivery window?
Yes.
So this is what we were discussing.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same thing we were discussing. But after missing, you cannot do anything actually. If you have missed the train, you can just wait and catch the next train. So it's like that. You can't do anything. You just have to wait and see what Amazon gives you in return. If it's your first time, then Amazon will definitely just give you a warning. But if it's
Amazon will ask you to acknowledge this warning, and you must need to acknowledge
yes, they will just ask you to acknowledge and show you some training content or some training videos. So you can just have to go through that, and then it's okay for you. But if you are doing it for the second or the third time, then Amazon may give you a fine for that.
Okay, so that's great. So second question, what is the difference between backend by DPD and backend by truck, and which one is cheaper for me if I am sending my inventory to Amazon UK?
Okay, so actually all the inventories from China are mostly shipped to European region. Specifically, you have mentioned UK by ocean shipping, by sea, and then you have two options. Either you can deliver the inventories within the UK by truck or by any courier like DPD, UPS or FedEx. So the cheapest courier is DPD actually. So, but actually if you are sending high volume goods, if you have enough volume, your inventories can be booked into the truck, then definitely the cost of backend by truck will be cheaper for you. Like recently I was talking to a customer and they just had 10-12 cartons to be shipped to some warehouse. So I told him that
he was asking the price by truck.
He was asking for the price by truck. He was just saying to me that it can be shipped by truck and it will be cheaper. So I just told him that if we book a truck for just 10 cartons, then it's gonna be very expensive for you. It will cost you more than the inventory itself. So that's not the solution. So the difference is just that in the backend by courier, your inventories will be handed over to any courier after the custom clearance, and every Amazon appointment or every delivery to the 3PL will be handled by that courier. In case of truck, we have to book a truck separately for the inventories to be delivered to Amazon UK or any other place. days. So if you are shipping the inventories in high volume, then back end by truck will definitely be the best solution.
And if you are sending, this is an important thing, I must need to interrupt you and add this thing. If you are sending an inventory backend by truck, you must have a forklifter to unload the inventory. If you don't have a forklifter, we need to arrange your delivery by a truck which have a tailgate. So this is important because when we call the warehouse and ask them, you have a forklift, they say, no, we don't have. So we need to arrange that delivery through a truck by a tailgate, and it will cost you around $100 to $150. So this will be a big surprise if you are not familiar with this. So Awab, the last question is from one of my friend. He's asking, I am already using our services from you guys. So do you offer any special discounts if I am running agency and I have a 10 to 12 clients? Can I get any benefit from you guys?
Yes, actually, we have recently rolled out a referral program for our business customers. So we have been practicing this referral program with more than 20 agencies right now, almost 40% of which are from US. So yes, we can offer agency owners these benefits. We can offer them a referral program, and they can get all their clients onboarded with us, and we will definitely give them monthly referrals on every shipment. And it's not just a one-time referral, it's an ongoing referral program, and the referral will be provided for each and every shipment shipped with Eleevate Logistics.
Yeah, this is great because most of the referral programs actually lost till third and fourth shipment, because I was reading the referral program of few of big shipping companies. They says that you will get a referral from first 4 shipments. So we are going to provide this referral bonus until your client will ship our inventory with us. So this is great. I think we have discussed a lot and lot of exciting news and some bad news for the sellers who are selling on Amazon. Any last thought if you have?
From all the updates we have discussed, I would like to say share the crux. There are a lot of shipping delays these days, so you have to plan accordingly. If anyone is planning for the first quarter, for the second quarter, they have to keep in mind the Chinese New Year, because Chinese New Year is coming around the 20th of January, and you have to, all the inventories to be shipped before Chinese New Year must be picked before the 20th of January, and you have to plan everything accordingly. And also Amazon and customs is very strict with compliance these days, so stay compliant with all the regulations so you can sell for the longer term and you can generate some profits.
So that's great. Thank you so much everyone for watching this podcast. Stay tuned. Inshallah, we will be back next week with more exciting news from Amazon and the shipping world.